All right, so this is a disclaimer. While watching these zodiac readings, please be mindful that this may be your sun sign, your moon, your rising, but do know that you have more placements on your chart, okay, where this specific zodiac may be at, okay? And so the messages in this specific zodiac reading may also resonate with those placements. So for example, if you're a Libra and say you have Libra in your 7th house, all right, you're going to want to look at it from that perspective as well, okay, and see how that resonates with your 7th house and whatever you're experiencing. 7th house's relationships, okay? So it would resonate differently than your sun sign, okay? So that's just an example. So make sure that you have your birth chart and you know where these zodiac signs are placed at on your chart to better interpret the messages and to better apply them to your life, your situation, circumstances, whatever the case may be, okay? For whatever reason you are watching these zodiac readings, okay? Also, side note, you may watch a reading, say you are a Pisces and you have a Pisces friend, or you end up watching a Gemini reading. These readings could also be pertaining to somebody that you have in your energy, okay? Maybe somebody that's on your mind heavily or that's in your energy heavily, or maybe somebody that's in your energy that you don't even know about, okay, that you're unaware of, but they're energetically there, okay? And what I mean by that, like they could have you on their mind, they could be about to pursue you or reach out to you or just, okay? So be mindful of that as well, because that energy could be reading those that you are around at this current time, or that's in your energy in some way, okay? So really open your mind while you're watching these zodiac readings so you can get as much as possible, all right? And it'll help to put the pieces together, okay? And then thereafter, watching these zodiac readings, if you feel inclined and you want a personal reading, go to my booking calendar, okay, and book you a personal reading. I do have my website up as well, so you can take a gander of all the services that I offer, and the prices are there, and then just go to the booking calendar and book for the service, all right? But I hope you enjoy. Watch as many of the zodiac readings as you'd like. If you know your chart, then you can watch every one to see where it's placed at, or how it resonates with you for each placement, okay? Very, very helpful, I promise you. And if you don't have your birth chart and it's something that you would like to obtain, it is also a service that I offer, if you don't feel like going to get the information yourself and doing that, right? Then book for that service as well, all right? But I love you so much. Peace, love, and light.
I am back with the Cancer Zodiac reading, all placements, so make sure you check your chart to see where you have Cancer at on your chart, so that way you know how to apply the messages, all right? If you don't want to obtain your chart by yourself, then I do offer that as a service, so you can go check that out on my booking calendar or on my website for the pricing and book for that service, so that way you know where to apply these messages, okay, and how they apply to you in your life, your current circumstances or situations, okay? But Cancer, to start off with, we're going to check out your energy for the month of August. What came out was the throat chakra, the heart chakra, and your crown chakra. Okay, so if you've not already been working on these chakras, it is very important that you focus on those for the month of August. Your throat chakra, which is pertaining to your communication and expressing your truth. Your heart chakra, which is pertaining to love, compassion, and joy. And then also your crown chakra, which is pertaining to spiritual connection and higher consciousness, your connection with the divine, your spirit team, okay? We have freedom through faith, serenity, and belief, Like, this is beautiful to start off with, okay? Some of you have been working on this, okay? Working on your faith. Really accepting serenity, okay? Living in that energy, okay? And with your belief, okay? Your belief on 144, okay? Your belief is seeing you forward, okay? Your belief in allowing the divine to handle the things that you have no control over, okay? And then having faith in the divine, having faith in your serenity, okay? Having faith in your belief. It gives you a sense of freedom, all right? Or it will. So freedom through faith. I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust His will and find freedom. Okay? Then serenity. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. And then belief. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus, I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. Okay? So I feel like this is like, you know, you're either doing this is what you've been doing. You've just been letting go of control. You've been allowing the universe, the Most High, Father God, Source, to really play their part, and you play yours, all right? Bless me, confirmation. This is going to, if it's not already, this is going to give you this sense of freedom, because you're accepting the fact of, you know, there are things that are in your control, and then there are things that are out of your control. And the things that are out of your control, you're giving them to the divine. You're giving them to the Most High. And you're believing in the universe, the Most High, your spirit team. Okay? When it comes to all things, the struggles in your life, the lack in your life, the unwanted circumstances, your dreams and your desires, you're trusting, you're believing, okay? Or this is what you're being guided to do. And by focusing on these chakras, it will help you in doing so, all right? It will allow you to find harmony within self, and then that harmony will then reflect in your present reality, okay? Some of you are releasing doubt, or you're going to be doing this by working on these chakras in the month of August, okay? So your throat chakra, your heart chakra, and your crown chakra, okay? So let's go ahead and get clarifying life situations. 0505, yeah, the Most High, the universe, is bringing change to your life, okay? Whatever conflicts that you're having or that you did have, expect change in the month of August. Oh my goodness. We have one last move. All right. Shield of resilience. You are very, very resilient. There are a lot of cards that just fell, so hold on one second. I think that's it. Okay. So we have one last move. You have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. All right? That's amazing. You are moving forward. You're moving into this energy. 555 as I looked at the timer, right? Wow. You are in alignment with the changes that are coming in August. 432, you could be seeing 432. I feel like your heart is in the right place. Okay, your heart is connected to Source. We have clear mind. Sweep away any doubts that you have and know that you are right. Okay, see, that's what I was saying about the doubt, releasing doubt. Then we have secrets emerge. And I feel like that's the last thing here is like there are some type of secrets that are going to come about, or maybe you're clear about whatever the secrets are that may find its way in your energy come this month of August, okay? In the rhythm of cycles, the hidden is unveiled. Await the reveal with an open heart and mind. I feel like this is also why you're going to want to make sure that your throat chakra is balanced for the month of August, and that your heart is in the right place and there's compassion there, all right? And that you are staying connected to source, the higher consciousness, being able to see things and communicate things from a higher perspective, but with compassion, okay? So I feel like there's one last thing that's going to take place, and it may be these secrets, okay? We have tide of transition. Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. All right. Some of you may have one last move to make or to take, something that you need to accomplish, achieve, something you might need to release when it comes to matters of the heart, when it comes to a relationship. All right. We have growth potential. Embrace change to unlock your full potential and flourish. So some of you are going to have this, like the month of August is going to allow you to see things for exactly what it is. Like you're going to see it with a clear mind, okay? And some of you, your intuition will be growing, will be expanding in the month of August, okay? Some of you there's going to be some type of connection or relationship that is going to grow or that has growth potential, okay? You could be seeing doves, the bee. Okay. You're being guided to hold the space. Follow the voice of your soul. Star ancestors, druids. Somebody could travel or is about to travel, move in a different direction. Maybe you're feeling guided. Your voice is telling you, your inner voice is telling you to move in a different direction. Okay. Yeah, trust in higher forces. You are being guided. Take note of intuitive messages. 33, you have master ascenders working with you. The ascended masters are working with you. Okay. Somebody could come from a bloodline of shamans, okay, druids, and you have some star ancestors, okay? They're guiding you, they're assisting you, they're sending you these messages. That's where you're getting these like intuitive messages from, the hints, okay? And releasing and surrendering to this change of direction. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and see what do we have for 0123. You could be seeing that angel number. All right. Let's see pertaining to money. What do we have here? Thank you. Laborer. Your hard work will be rewarded soon. Keep at it. We then have construction, maintenance, painting, or any kind of labor work, okay? This could be something that you do or something that you're being guided to do. Of course, this is not for everyone. Don't be afraid of hard work. What's lost won't come easy. We have denial. Perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. All right? What are you refusing to see? It's better to live in truth than a lie. And if you've been putting up a false front to make money, it's time to remove that mask. All right? Only take what resonates. Somebody could have been recently denied for a job. Okay. All right. Moving in silence while you continue to build. Silence is the best way to increase your personal power. Some of you could talk, maybe you talk too much. I don't know, for somebody, you might talk too much, okay? And this is why you receive a number of denials, okay? Maybe for certain jobs, all right? But silence is the best way to increase your personal power. Sharing too much too soon. Not everyone is honest and trustworthy, all right? So make sure you're being mindful of who you're sharing your business with, okay? A job, a potential job, something you want to do. Not everybody has, good intentions. Especially if you're doing something that actually makes you happy, or you're going after something that you really want, and the person that you're telling is not happy or fulfilled within their own lives and with their own work and what they're doing. There's a lot of evil eye, envy, just negative projected energy, okay, towards what you're trying to achieve or accomplish or go after. And that's why it's best to really just keep quiet, because you could be receiving a lot of denials towards things that you're trying to work on or work towards or whatnot, and you're just getting denial after denial, or whatever type of job you're trying to go after. And it's because you're sharing your dreams and your desires or whatever it is with other individuals that actually, truly to their core, do not want to see you obtain it. Okay? Work smart. Are you making it harder than it has to be? Sometimes the situations are simple. Perhaps it's time to clean house personally and professionally, to start with a clean palette and stick to basic needs when it comes to spending, and put some money aside. Okay? So work smart here. Some of you might need to invest in some or pick up some odd jobs. All right. Some of you are needing to consider creating multiple streams of income, a second job or an odd job. But know that freedom is more important than financial security, okay? Sometimes it's okay to take a transition job, even if it doesn't lead to a career. Some of you could be very unfulfilled right now. You could have an emotional attachment to a job that is no longer serving you. Explore your wants and needs and consider a change. And you're unhappy with your income, but too scared to make any changes, okay? Some of you, by stepping out of this, okay, the type of laborious job that you're doing that you are unfulfilled by, okay, or the types of jobs that you keep going after that keep denying you, by you pivoting in some way, by you really, even if it's just by seeking out odd jobs that actually make you feel way better than this laborious stuff that's been, 111 that you've been dealing with. It's allowing you, it will help you this would be you working smarter, okay? It'll bring in fresh energy for you, and it also is going to unlock some type of shift for you, okay? And it's going to be one of comfort, one that is, bless me, not to where you're overly comfortable, but to where it's like, you're not going to feel this. Okay, this isn't going to be your energy. All right. Anything else? Precarious. There have been a lot of ups and downs with your finances. Money coming in fast and going out just as quickly. And fast changes regarding money or unexpected turn of finances. So I feel like for some of you, that could be the case where it's just like money isn't staying. Money is just coming in and going out just as quickly as it came in, all right? Or just experiencing a lot of fluctuation when it comes to your finances, a lot of ups and downs, where you feel you're coming up and then boom, something takes place to where now you're back down, all right? For some of you, some changes are going to take place. Somebody may be denied something, but it's because of the fact that you're truly unfulfilled by this, all right? And the divine is wanting you to work smarter And you need to do this in silence, okay? For some of you, there are changes that are going to take place that actually will turn your financial situation around, okay? So take what resonates, place it where it fits, all right? You could have a lot of people gossiping about you. You could be somebody that wants to create a business, or maybe you're a small business owner and you have a lot of people gossiping about you. Or maybe the place that you work at, there are a lot of people gossiping about you. All right. But keep whatever you know on hush, okay? 3, 4, 5. All right. Somebody needs to also make sure that they're paying attention to their health. That's for some, not everybody, okay? Some situations that need resolution will be resolved and healed. It's 11 o'clock on the dot, okay? The 11th hour. That's a very spiritual number, 11, okay? You could be seeing the number 11, or the number 11 is very significant to you, okay? If this is resonating. Consider careers in the medical field, massage therapy, or any healing work, all right? It's time to replenish your energy and fully energize to prepare for what's next. So some of you may need to go like fast. And when I say that, I mean like lots of water, lots of fruits and veggies, lower your meat intake, okay? Like lessen it. You don't have to completely stop, but it's like you want to be lighter on your feet. And also it decalcifies your third eye, all right? And we have the third eye here. Or no, we don't. No, we don't. Yeah, that's the crown. So this will help you, okay? To decalcify your third eye, allow you to see clearly, allow you to feel more energetic, allow you to, also it helps with your connection, okay? Yeah, so if you're feeling guided to, make sure, like, because the heavy foods weigh you down, they bog you down, they give you less time in a day, and we already only have 24 hours, which doesn't seem like enough, because even within those 24 hours, we still have to sleep. We still have other obligations that, you know, don't actually pertain to our own wants, needs, and desires. So it's like, to maximize the time that you have in a day, this literally is going to help you. Okay, 0550. Look up that angel number. Huge changes, 555, can take place when you apply this energy to your energy, okay? But some of you that have been very unfulfilled, like, there are other avenues that you can take. Maybe the work that you're currently doing is very laborious, and something, maybe you desire something more that actually helps with healing, all right? Healing self, individuals, like in the medical field, or massage therapy, or any healing work, okay? That might be more fulfilling for you. Some of you are really needing to be like cautious about your health at this time as well. It's time to replenish your energy and fully energize to prepare for what's next. And so this is why it's important to really focus on, you know, lessening the heaviness of foods that you might be taking in, all right? Making sure that you're listening. Make sure that you are listening and watching to things that are in alignment with good for yourself, for your evolution, your growth, okay? Not listening to things that keep you in the same low vibrational energy, or that's keeping you replaying what you don't like, whatever you're unfulfilled by, okay? So it's like feeding yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. This all ties in. Yeah, there's going to be a shift. Taking your career in a totally different direction. Have the courage to change course. Continue to grow, change, and learn. you reach the end of a route where you cannot continue traveling. And that's why, yep, confirmation. Hold on. So yeah, this is why you're feeling unfulfilled, or why you're receiving a lot of denials. It's because of the fact that you've reached the end of a route. So you can't continue going down that route. You're just going to get roadblock after roadblock after roadblock, or you're going to continue to feel unfulfilled. You're going to continue to feel like just life is beating you down, okay? Those are signs that it's time to make a change, to pivot, to work smarter, and to also work in silence, because not everybody's rooting for you, okay? Even if it's some odd jobs, you'll find more fulfillment in these than whatever this laborious work that you've been doing that's just been bogging you down. But I'm telling you, when you make that shift, it's going to unlock this. Look, unlocking, comfort, manifesting, okay? Easy does it. This change, I'm telling you. Some of you are needing to make peace with this. All right, anything else before I close out of this? We have spirituality. Use money magical spells to increase wealth and prosperity. You could be a spiritual advisor, healer, tarot reader, or anything in the occult. You're being guided to discover your unique spiritual path right now. And for some of you, it can be pertaining to, I feel like that's what it is like, it's slow and steady, okay? Slow and steady. You're making slow progress, but you are getting there. Remember, slow and steady work leads to success that is sustainable. And it's time to stop putting things off for later when you need to do it now. So I feel like you could be somebody, especially with Cancer, okay, this water sign. You could be a very spiritual individual, or maybe you're like tapping into this, or maybe you're going to find more fulfillment by stepping into the spiritual nature, the spiritual aspect, okay? We all have the spiritual side of us. We all have, we're spiritual beings experiencing this physical reality, all right? And that is where you're going to find your fulfillment at, for whoever this is for, okay? If this is resonating with you, great, take it. If it's not, just leave it. It's not for you, okay? And that spiritual path looks like something that is not only fulfilling to you, but it's also helpful and fulfilling to other individuals, okay? So any type of healing work. We have shaman here, okay? And like I said, you could be, for somebody, you come from a bloodline of shamans. I don't know if there's druid shamans or whatever, or I don't know, but you do have druid and shaman. So you could have your ancestors. Something pertaining to food, okay, as well. Like healthy living, healthy lifestyle, healthy eating is significant, 1111. And then, like I said, with the medical field, massage therapy or any healing work. And that is all linked to spirituality. By tapping into your spirituality, by tapping into the spiritual aspect, you heal the physical and our human flesh, okay, in a sense, in our human and earthly realities, okay? I'm telling you, tap in. I'm telling you, tap in. But there's a shift here. So, take what resonates, leave what does not. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you, Cancer. I hope this helped. If you would like, confirmation or clarity or whatever the case may be, go ahead and book for a personal reading, or just check out the other services, all the services that I offer. You can find the link in my bio to my website, or go to my booking calendar. You can go to my booking calendar from my website as well, and all my services are listed there as well with pricing. And then book for a personal reading or whatever reading you would like. Okay, we just got windfall while I was shuffling. You're about to receive a windfall of money or a pay raise. Money is currently in a positive cycle for some of you. Okay, this is a great time to treat yourself and make that big purchase. We have growth. I'm telling you, by you growing, by you choosing to change or pivot or whatever the case may be, only you know what that is, it is going to bring you a windfall, okay? It's going to allow you to grow somewhere in some way, shape, or form that's going to bring in this windfall, okay? But this is the energy you're going to want to focus on for the month of August, okay, Cancer? And again, go ahead and book for a personal reading if this resonated with you, all right? But until next time, I love you. Peace, love, and light.